What is up, guys? DT Ninja here to give you guys my Jump Festa 2023 review. Okay, guys, we're going to talk about what happened in the panel for Rurouni Kenshin, the anime 2023. It's coming next year. We're going to talk about what was said at the panel with the cast of Kenshin, as well as the trailer, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. We're going to see some visuals here in a little bit. Also, there was some comments said by both Karo Kurosaki and Nobuhiro Watsuki. So we're going to talk about those. So let's get to it. Okay, so first things first, Rie Takahashi, the voice actor of Kaoru Kamiya, came out and she talked about, it's been 3 months since we last met. And the cast, Soma Saito is when, they were first introduced as the voice actors of Rurouni Kenshin. However, Soma Saito is missing. He's absent. And we learned that he's sick. So he has COVID. So sadly, he's not able to attend this event. So she's handed a letter and she reads the message from Soma Saito. He basically mentions how he's terribly sorry he can't make it. He really wanted to be a part of this and be able to discuss with the cast as well as other things. But then he says to all of his fans that he's look forward to his portrayal of Kenshin. So he's looking forward to working on the project. Now, then they showed some visuals of Yaiko and Sanosuke, and they reveal the voice actors. So Yaiko's voice actor is Makoto Koichi, and she comes out and she explains about how she got the role and how it was decided. She says it's a dream come true, and she's always liked the character of Yaiko, so that was interesting. And then we get the reveal of Sanosuke Sagara's voice actor, and that is Taku Yashiro. And he talks about he's really looking forward to the role of Sanosuke Sagara, obviously, and he's always enjoyed Kenshin, growing up. He's looking forward to working on the anime, so it's an honor, basically, is what he means. And then we get the trailer. Right, we get the trailer. So we got a new trailer, a teaser trailer, and we get Kenshin Gumi in it. We get visuals, and I'm going to share them in a moment here. And we got the fight scene with Sanosuke and Kenshin, so that was interesting. And obviously we get a little bit of the Batosai as well. So take a look at these visuals. Okay, guys, so as you can see, the visuals look pretty good. Are they fantastic? I wouldn't say fantastic, but I really do like them. I like where this is going. Obviously, it's a teaser, so there's really not anything beyond the Kenshin Gumi. So we got Kaoru and Kenshin in the streets. We got her meeting Kenshin for the first time. We got the Batosai. We got Yaiko a little bit. We got Sanosuke in a battle, with the Zambato. So that was pretty cool. But beyond that, we don't have Aoshi yet. We don't have Janae, our first antagonist. So it's a little disappointing on that end, but I understand what they're doing. It also means that this is still early in production. For what it is, I really did like it. So, but what did you guys think about it? I thought it looked good. I thought the voices matched well. I'm very optimistic about this anime that's coming next year. There's no release date. That was a little disappointing, but like I said, it could be early in production. It could be, October, September, something like that. So, I mean, we're looking probably either fall or late next year. So that's my thinking on it because we didn't get a release date yet. And we don't have Aoshi or Janae or Megumi's voice actors shown or even in the trailer. So, but other than that, I really enjoyed it. So let's get to the next part. Okay, after that, they talk a little bit about what their favorite scenes were, their memorable scenes from the manga. So, oh, and by the way, they don't mention Kenshin's because he's not there, right? So it's only the cast that's there. So Rie Takahashi mentions about Kaoru's scene in the manga, and it's the fight with Janae. So Janae is fighting Kenshin, and he goes Batosai, and he's about to kill him. And obviously, Karo is, got the Shino Ippo casted on her. So this scene is very memorable to her, and it shows the strength of Karos, which she's always admired. So she talks about that a little bit. We get the scan from the manga, so we know what they're talking about. But that's what I wrote down. I took notes while I watched it live. So, okay, the next thing, Yashiro, which is Taku Yashiro, he's the voice actor of Sanosuke, mentions the scene with Megumi, her introduction. And not just when she's first introduced, but when later, I mean, it is pretty close, but later when we learn that she's, very skilled in medicine, but also she has the darker past with the opium, and Sanosuke's a little, kind of standoffish about her, but also very protective. Remember, he went after to, save her. So that was very interesting to see. That's what he remembers about Sanosuke. Okay, and then Koichi mentions the scene for Yaiko where he is fighting and his rival Yutaro. Now, Yutaro obviously is, his rival, and both of them are from samurai families. They both have samurai blood, so it's interesting dynamic there. But also, Yutaro has been shown to have quite a bit of talent. He's able to get to a certain level quicker than Yaiko, but at the same time, he's shown true potential. So that was always something interesting about him. And we're seeing that in the manga now, in the Hokkaido arc. We saw Yaiko tried to attack him, and then he just had like a briefcase there with one arm, and then the other arm, he's able to, do something. If he had a sword, he was able to do something, but Yaiko wants to train him with one hand, one arm, one arm sword techniques. So, but anyways, that was what she remembers about Yaiko. Okay, now then there's Karo Kurosaki's comments. So Karo Kurosaki is the wife, and she is also a novelist and the story collaborator on a lot of projects relating to Kenshin. She has very heavily involved. She's in the Hokkaido arc. She does a lot of research for it. She does her own novels. She worked on restoration, so she's very heavily involved in Kenshin. And like I said, she pretty much works alongside the original author. So these are very important comments made to the cast. So Karo Kurosaki, she says these to Makoto Koichi, who plays the role of Yaiko Myojin. When I first heard Makoto Koichi's Yaiko, I thought, oh, this boy is going to be good, going to be a good man in the future. Yaiko is energetic and passionate, a passionate boy, but that's not all. His parents died when he was younger, and so he may have, he may look a little bad. But at his core, he's still a member of the Tokyo samurai family. In other words, he has samurai blood and refinement of a samurai. I think you can hear these elements in his voice. He is a boy who's going to become a good man, and I would like to enjoy the process of him becoming a good man through Koichi-san's performance. What I got from this is that she likes how Yaiko sounds, and she wants to see him continue. She wants to see her performance continue throughout the whole story. So that could go, the Kyoto arc, the Genshu arc, and even past towards where we are now in the Hokkaido arc. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing that, she approves, and she does like Yaiko, Koichi-san's performance. This is obviously in recording, so she's very heavily involved in the anime as well. Okay, and next one, to Taku Yashiro, who plays the role of Sanosuke Sagara. Sanosuke was a fighter, and while he was rough and thuggish, he was also a good-natured older brother. On top of that, he is 19 years old, so I wanted him to be fresh and youthful. I was wondering if there was a miraculous person who is a thug, but is fresh and youthful. And then by a miracle, I found him. That is Taku Yashiro. I am looking forward to seeing him meet Kenshin and the others and grow up to be a cool guy. So obviously she is very, positive about, Sanosuke's voice actor as well. And again, we all want to see Sanosuke develop. And obviously in the Hokkaido arc, we saw some really cool stuff. So if it is successful and this anime continues on further with the arcs, hopefully we get to see that in the future. So this one is for Rie Takahashi. To Rie Takahashi, who plays the role of Karo Kamiya. My initial image of Karo was that she was an instructor of the Kamiya Kashin style, so she must be brave. But don't be too cool. She's 17, so her voice isn't too grown up, but not too young either. I was thinking about all kinds of things. Then when I heard Rie Takahashi's performance and recording, I was struck by her overwhelming sense of transparency. I had been thinking what was right and what was wrong, but when I heard the actual performance, I realized, in a word, this transparency was what I wanted for Karo. This is Karo Kurosaki. Now, obviously this is very important because Karo is talking about Karo, right? So this is interesting. I feel like she really did like Karo's performance. I liked it in the trailer, so I'm looking forward to seeing more of her. But that's her comment. Very interesting stuff. Okay, and the last one. To Soma Saito-san, who plays the role of Kenshin Himura. The world of Rurouni Kenshin is a world with various multiverses, including the original manga, anime, drama, live-action film, stage play, and even a musical. Those who have played the role of Kenshin have been male and female voice actors, but for some reason in the anime, this is the first time a male voice actor has played the role of Kenshin. Soma Saito's voice is gentle and warm, but at the same time, it has a cool and sharp quality reminiscent of the Batosai. There is no other voice that fits Kenshin so well. And thus, a new Kenshin multiverse is born. I'm looking forward to your spirited shouting through your special moves when you land a decisive blow like in kendo, like swordsmanship. So yes, this is what she's talking about when she's talking about Kenshin's voice actor. So yeah, that's Karo Kurosaki. Okay, and moving on to the final thing. And now, of course, every voice actor has comments after her message. So they praise her, and they're very looking forward to, carrying out what she likes about them and, doing a good job. So, okay, the last thing it is shown is Nobuhiro Watsuki, the original author of Kenshin. He gives a message to all of his fans all over the world, all of the cast members. So this is it. So take a look. Starting with the manga, Rurouni Kenshin has spawned a variety of media: CD, books, anime, video games, novels, live action movies, Takarazuka review, and theater. Rurouni Kenshin was born in various media. This one believes that all of them exist in this so-called multiverse world and are undeniably real. And as a result of the love and affection for each and every one of them, a new real thing will be born in a new world next year. We are currently working on the Reiwa edition of the anime Rurouni Kenshin. Reiwa is the period right now, so the new anime. And he says, so that it will be loved as much as the Heisei original version of the anime, which has been loved strongly and deeply for a long time. And so that it will grow into a real thing that is wonderful enough to enjoy the differences between each of them. Thank you for all your support, Nobuhiro Watsuki. So, these were the words of the author. So he basically, what he's saying is him and his wife are currently working on the anime. They're working together with the cast, with the working on scripts and so forth. So that is a very interesting thing. That could mean we're going to get a lot of manga related things rather than a lot of filler, which is a good sign for the remake. So I'm looking forward to it. That could mean we get something closer to the manga. Obviously, right, Juta's arc was different in the anime, so we could get something different there. We could be, just like you said, we hopefully it's good enough that we can compare both of them with each other. So that's a good sign. And then, of course, there's final words by the cast and, everything, and they share a cover of the Hokkaido arc, which I'm going to share right now. So take a look. All right, guys, so that is the cover of the upcoming volume of Hokkaido arc. Definitely check that out. You can find it on CD Japan. Yeah, so that's where I usually order it. But really good stuff. And then they pretty much wrap it up, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to share some merchandise from the Jump Festa, so you guys can check those out as well. Take a look here. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it for my review. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully you got a good sense of what happened in the panel. Stay tuned for more info on Kenshin. I will be sharing an English trailer, which it doesn't exist right now, and also some videos from the event as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.